We are still on the island of Bastimentos, but we have decided to book a marina, as you can tell, which is something we don't normally do.
We ended up here at Red Frog Marina because one of our patrons and sailing friends, SV Waterbug, saw that we were here on our little inReach map, and they said, you have to go to this marina. Apparently they have like a 99-year lease here, and they said, just stay there, you're gonna love it. The manager, DC, is awesome. There's like beaches and resorts and...
Yeah, it's just basically the best access to this island, because there's a lot to do here, but it's kind of difficult to do the things without actually being
somewhere. Yeah, apparently Bastimentos, even Bocas, like we said before, it's difficult to land a dinghy anywhere without getting charged and getting access, period. So this seemed like, according to them, one of the best options.
Yeah, and you got access to all the trails.
Well, I didn't know you were going to talk too. Holy cow. Okay.
Got access to the trails and the jungle and all the different little restaurants and beaches and all the tours and activities. And
so come along.
Yeah. Going on a mission for wildlife. Are you coming? What was that?
That was that little fruit.
Man.
That made a racket.
Yeah, I think that's the fruit that the monkeys eat, and then just picked off whatever. I think this must be some sort of berry, but it's kind of dark and not that appetizing. And it doesn't necessarily smell that sweet. Hi. Now that smells sweet. Smells edible, but I don't know if it is, so I don't want to take any risks.
You just said it was monkey food.
Well, the monkeys eat it, but just because the monkeys eat it doesn't mean I can eat it. No. But what did we learn? They only, like, I think insects are only a certain small percentage of their diet. Look,
Great, yeah, we just quote something you know.
Yeah, that was excellent.
Yeah. Excellent piece of information there, Nikki.
I'll Wikipedia that again.
All right, I think we've got our first sloth.
Perezoso?
Perezoso, or it could just be a leaf. Get the long lens and see here. Oh yeah, it's definitely a sloth.
Two-toed or three-toed?
He's curled up in a ball on the top of a tree. How am I supposed to know? Lots of flowers. Apparently, well, oh yeah, and we're like a quarter of a mile into the little road, and we've already seen one sloth the other day on the other side of the island. We had to hike like 3 miles. Oh, here comes the transport truck. So, not too shabby. I think we've earned ourselves a beer and some lunch. We found a sloth.
Oh, a half a mile and a sloth. Man, did you see that lightning? We're in for a storm. It's gonna be cool.
Gracias.
That looks good. So this morning, Dale and Justin headed off in the little panga that takes them back to Bocas to grab some provisions and have some lunch. So we thought we should do the same, get out, explore a little bit around the area, and of course,
we ended up here on the beach. Apparently this place is owned by some surfer dude who moved here when there was nothing, and we were hoping to meet him, but as you see, the surf is picked up, and apparently
he's out surfing. So go figure. But anyway,
$11 tacos and a beer is good. Cheese on a fish taco. Only seen it a few times, and it works.
Mostly in California. Well, that was a nice break, but looks like the storms are definitely rolling in and it's raining, so I think we're going to try to make a run for it back to the boat.
Protect the cameras. Running the whole way.
Maybe we should have brought it back.
I hate wearing sandals in the rain because it goes bloop, bloop, bloop all over your back. You know what I'm talking about. Let's just put it right here. On the road.
It's very similar to how we should say it in English.
Well, our Spanish has been less than stellar. And we've been using the Pimsleur CDs, but we keep kind of zoning out on them. So anyway, I decided to go for a different method. This one is like a completely different approach to learning. We're all kind of getting in the groove with it, so I feel like pretty soon you're going to be seeing us very conversational, or at least that is the goal.
I like how you left it ambiguous. Pretty soon.
Pretty soon. I'm not saying in the next video. Maybe if I put one up to that. But we're already getting better. It's definitely different and it's good. So yeah. It's fun to learn a new language, and we want to be able to talk to the locals and learn more and interact more. So that's kind of, yeah, we're here. It's the perfect place to learn. And you might as well clean while you do it. Okay, I'm going to take this in.
Now, let's begin. I have in Spanish is To say visited in Spanish, simply take the English word visit and then add the ardo from the end of the word bravado onto the end of it. How would you say visited?
Visitado.
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 How would you say I have visited?
Visitado.
He visitado.
He visitado.
How would you say he has prepared the coffee for me?
Preparado
Ha preparado el café para mí.
para mí.
Él ha preparado el café para mí.
Bien!
But again, as I've already mentioned, typically in Spanish, we don't bother including the words for he or she or you. There are around 1,250 words in English that end in ION, and they have come into English via Latin languages. What this means is that if you know these words in English ending in ION,
Café
which you will of course know them because
is
it's your own
ready.
language, then you'll find that you can also use them in Spanish.
To learning Spanish?
To learning Spanish. Cheers. Gracias.
Go. De nada. Sí.
Going scuba diving.
Dale, you want to cuddle a jellyfish? Is that what I heard?
I'll only cuddle it with my torso because I'm super protected right here.
No cuddling of the jellyfish.
Nope.
None.
There are a lot of jellyfish in the water here. Like, lots and lots. So, we're headed over to a spot called Hospital Point.
Hospital Point.
Gonna check it out. It's supposed to be cool. It's our second time ever to use our new dive gear, so that's pretty exciting. Second time ever to dive off of our own boat.
And if you're wondering how we filled it up, it's the first time ever we used that.
We didn't share that because, well, it took us like 4 hours to figure everything out. So, we spared you. You're welcome.
But we made our own air.
Yeah.
All right, let's go down. Everybody on?
I'm on.
Face is clear?
That is it.
So this is Hospital Point. It's a mini wall dive off Isla Solarte. The visibility's kind of crap this time of year, but we're here now, so we're diving anyway. The islands around here are known for coral. We've read that 95% of the coral species in the Caribbean, the entire Caribbean, can be found in the Bocas archipelago. The sea floor is almost like a coral kaleidoscope, with colors and shapes coming at us from all different directions. Sure, there may be a crap load of jellies to dodge, but the freedom that comes from breathing underwater is something I've truly missed.
I don't know if we say it enough, but thank you very much for watching and for commenting. Many of you noted that in our last video, Jason's Spanish is coming along nicely, and as you can tell, we are all working on it. I downloaded the free trial from Audible, and our first download is the Learn Spanish with Paul Noble, and at first I thought, we're gonna learn Spanish from an English dude. But he has a lot of tricks that are clicking with us. So far, it is muy bueno. If you would like to download this or any of the many other audiobooks that Audible has, you can go to audible.com/wins for a free 30-day trial for yourself. Anyway, that's it for us today. Muchas gracias. Hasta luego. We'll see you on Sunday. I don't know how to say that in Spanish yet. Give us a thumbs up. Mano?
Hasta la vista.